good one. They were chipmunks.
Oh, okay.
And I had planted a really nice garden there in Moab. And I had a great big watermelon plant about yay big around. And I was just so proud of that. I'd get up every morning and I'd look out and see my watermelon plant growing, you know. I looked out one day and it was gone. Completely gone. I ran out there and there was a little nub about that high sticking out. And there were chipmunks all over the place, just terrorizing my whole garden, everything. So I got a shotgun and I started shooting them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to go out of town. I had to go back to Washington, D.C., because I was in the FBI then. And I gave her the shotgun. And so I told her, if you see them out there, shoot them. So I gave her the shotgun and she saw some out there. So she took all the kids, your mom and Johnny and Sarah probably were the only ones we had. Maybe Johnny was born then, I'm not sure. Or maybe Andy was born, I'm not sure about that. Anyhow, we had him go in the back. She had him go all the way in the back, way on the farther end of the house, and get under the bed. And
Just to shoot him.
Yeah, and then she goes out there with a shotgun to shoot him. And she accidentally cranks off her round in the house. And the round went clear through the wall, into the kitchen, and into the fridge. That's why on the back here, where it says, he taught his wife and 5 children to drive a stick shift, work hard for the things they wanted, and shoot accurate enough to hit a fridge.
Oh my goodness.
And that's what that was about. Yeah, she shot clear through the wall and into the fridge. And then she sat down on the floor with a shotgun and just started bawling. Because we just had that house built. It was a brand new house. Just barely got finished in time for Fred to be born. In fact, it wasn't quite finished when we moved in. We were living in what we called a bug house. Moab was in the middle of a uranium run, you might say. There were uranium mines everywhere. There were 2 uranium processing plants, one in Moab and one in Blanding. Uranium was just high as a kite, and you couldn't find a place to rent. You couldn't find a place to buy. You had to build a house if you wanted to live there. And so we found an old cook shack. It used to be an old CCC cook shack. We called it the bug house. We moved into it while we got a guy to build our house. And then we moved into then when we got it finished, we moved into it, and that's when she shot the fridge, right after we had moved into it.
Accurate enough to shoot a fridge.
So she never did shoot any of the squirrels?
No, she didn't. No.
Imagine if she didn't put the kids under the bed.
I know.
In the far room. They would have gone around her to look, and she would have shot them all. That is so terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she never did. Never got a chipmunk.
She got a fridge.
Yeah. And they moved in hordes. And once she shot that one, or once I shot the one, you couldn't see anymore. Well, first I trapped one. I set a trap for him. and I trapped one, and then I put the trap out there again. They wouldn't touch it. It's like they communicate.
Mm.
They said to all their buddies, "Don't go near that trap, it'll kill you." And they didn't. And so then I shot one, and from then on, you'd watch for them, and they wouldn't come out during the day. They'd wait till till the sun started setting, and the shadows would come across the brush out there, you know. They'd come across that, and they'd run in the shadow real quick, grab some, and run back.
That's really smart, though.
Oh, the rodents are the smartest animals there is. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware. Yeah, that's very smart.
I had some out here in the back, ground squirrels.
Mm.
I shot one. I could never shoot another one. Couldn't find them, then you couldn't see them to shoot. But they were there. And they were getting into everything.
Mm-hmm.
But you couldn't get a good shot at them. How I finally got rid of them, somebody told me there's only one way to get rid of them. You take plaster Paris, you mix it with sugar, you put some water right beside it, and let them come and eat it. And they would. They'd come and eat that. Plaster Paris would kill them.
Mm-hmm.
But they'd eat the sugar and get the plaster and Paris with it. And then they'd have to drink.
Right.
And that's how I got rid of them. Yep.